on digital radio, on the app, on your smart speaker, on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch.tv, and Facebook. The Sportscast. Summer of Soccer.
The update presented by the Sportscast.
The Sportscast, June 28th, 2024. If you haven't yet, please subscribe on all our channels, YouTube, Twitch, X, and Apple Podcast. You can also listen to us on your smart speaker. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please leave a rating and a review. It will help us out tremendously. We're also on online radio. Visit our website, thesportscast.net. Also, follow us on X at the Sportscast1 and check out our app, the Sportscast for iOS. The fairy tale stories do come true. Bronny joining the Los Angeles Lakers and Lebron James, and the U.S. lost against Panama, and joining us all the way from the Bay Area, a man that's happy out there, Ray Sherrod. Welcome back to the Sportscast.
Yo, what's going on, Santiago, man? Always a pleasure talking sports with you, brother.
Ray, have you ever sailed in the Bay Area?
Yes.
How was that experience? With the fog and everything?
Oh, dude, you got to go through that San Francisco fog. It's amazing. As a matter of fact, my son went kayaking last week, and he got to experience some of that at Monterey Bay. But beautiful. Oh, dude, we got Chabot Lake. I've caught one time a big old bass. I mean, I'd love. Oh, dude, there's nothing like being out on the
fish,
water.
Ray? I didn't know.
You know, this is the thing. I'm not really big on eating fish. I love shellfish. I can eat sushi, but as far as like catfish, snapper, and stuff like that, like my dad used to fry it. It made me I can't do it. What's up, Roo? I can't do it.
Fish fry. You're like fish fry.
I can't do the fish fry, but I can tear down some. I love sushi. I love raw tuna. I love raw salmon. I can eat that.
How about some tartar sauce?
Ooh, come on, man. Now you're talking.
All right. So we got a lot of big news. But before that, we got a word from our sponsors. In the rhythm of life, every tick of the clock holds a story. But how do we make every moment count? Meet Start Time, the simplest way to log, track, and optimize your time right at your fingertips. Start Time is designed for simplicity. With just a tap, begin logging any activity. And when you're done, hit stop. It's that easy. Wherever you are, Start Time knows. Our location detection feature automatically tags your logs, giving context to every second spent. Keep your day in perspective with a log tab. Every task, every moment, neatly organized and easy to review. Log, track, and optimize your time with a tap. Ready to make every moment count? Start with Start Time. Available now for iOS. All right, Start Time. Check it out for iOS App Store. All right, the biggest news of yesterday, fairy tales do come true. I've never seen Little Mermaid in real life. I've never seen Aladdin in real life or Beauty and the Beast, but I did see Bronny James joining the Los Angeles Lakers yesterday. Pick number 55, Ray. The dream, the story, the rumor has come to life. What are your thoughts?
I actually had him going 49. I said he was going to get 49, but I think this is it's a beautiful thing, man. Father and son. I mean, and Bron, there's a reason why he was picked at 55 is because of health. His health. I mean, he averaged 4.8 a game. He was also out, man. He had a heart condition and stuff. But now, I mean, his father is going to be there to tutor him. I think it's great. And I'm looking forward to it, man. I think this is great for the NBA. I think this is great.
Ray, was this a LeBron call or was this a GM front office Lakers, Genie Bus, Rob Pelinka?
Bro, come on. Come on.
I had to bring it up.
Come on. You know this. Look, LeBron called, hey, JJ. Yeah. You know what to do. Okay. What's up, Joe? Good to see you. You know what to do. Go get my son in here. It's good, man. This is good. This is
good for the game of basketball. Does this move the NBA forward, Ray?
I mean, it's a good story. It's a good story. I mean, LeBron, like, you know, he's one of the best players, and he gets to retire, but he gets to play with his son. You know, that's like when Doc Rivers had his son. You know, Doc Rivers was coaching his son, but and his son wasn't like a superstar or nothing. I don't think LeBron is a superstar, but his dad is, and I just think it's great. I think it's great.
A statement from the Los Angeles Lakers GM, Rob Pelinka, said, in the history of the NBA, yes, he said that, there's never been a father and son that has been shared an NBA basketball court, which is true, I checked. And that feels like something that could be magical. Wow, using Walt Disney words here. We know and have to respect, of course, that LeBron has a decision on his opt-out. Wow, he mentioned the contract. But if it worked out that he was on our team next season, NBA history could be made, and NBA history should be made in a Lakers uniform. Is this a leverage pull here? Like, hey, LeBron says, if you don't pick my son, I'm probably gonna opt out here.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he probably said, man, just think, not only are you going to be selling my merch, but you're going to sell. Come on, let's not be stupid. You know, little Bron jerseys are going to be everywhere. The kid's going to have his own shoe because he's LeBron. He's the prince. King James, he's the prince. It's marketing in a large market. This is smart.
This is Los Angeles. This is the biggest team in the West Coast. Biggest city in the West Coast.
It's a business move, man. It's a business move.
It makes sense.
Smart.
It makes
sense. He's not going to play at the level of LeBron James, but he is royalty, folks. He's royalty. That is King.
He's an asset.
James'
he's a pawn.
Son. Exactly.
He's not Kobe either.
No, you averaging 4.8. Come on, now.
USC, which he had the option, right, to go back into college for another year, but her USC lost their coach, so it was going to be a little bit more complicated. But when the iron's hot, you go for it. I'm entering this draft.
Get a chance to play with your dad. His dad's been coaching him and grooming him all his life. Now you get to play alongside your dad. You get to sit on the bench and get from King James, like it's my dad. You know, his dad's gonna look out for him, just like Kobe was looking out for his daughter when he was sitting on the sideline and he was teaching his daughter the game. You can see King James do the same with his son, and that might just make little Bron a better player instead of getting lost in the sauce on another team. Plus, he's gonna keep an eye out on his son, because if anybody try and punk his son on the court or hit his son, they're gonna have to deal with LeBron.
Are you talking to Draymond Green about this?
You know it. Papa Bear ain't gonna have nobody hitting his little cubs, man.
We'll see what happens. And also keep in mind, new coach JJ Redick, Ray, joined this past week, 4-year contract. Another question mark is Redick running the team as well. What are your thoughts over that move? Obviously, he was a great analyzer. I mean, great commentator on TV. Now he's a Lakers coach.
Dude, these Laker coaches don't last that long. Okay, seriously.
Especially when LeBron's there.
When LeBron, you get on his bad side, you make him upset, or you do something, you're out. And I've seen coaches that had good jobs in college come to the Lakers, and guess what? And get the axe. So, but I respect JJ.
That job for that, probably.
Well, yeah, I respect JJ. You know, I thought he did really good. I loved when he used to put Stephen A. Smith in his place. JJ was, come on, man. He played over in North Carolina over Duke.
Great player, yeah.
Yeah, so
not in the NBA, not so much in the NBA though.
Nah. But he's college. You know, he's
a
legend in college. He was legend.
You might have a statue in Duke that we don't know of.
legend, man. He used to throw daggers in my heart, when we played Tar Heels. But yeah, we'll see, man. I think he'll probably be there a couple of years, and then he's going to be gone.
You know that Reddick has a podcast with LeBron.
I know. That's how he got the job.
That's the job. I mean,
look, guys, LeBron James run Lakers, okay? He runs the Lakers.
I didn't think that would have happened with Jimmy Buss and Rob Pelinka, but LeBron made it happen. He could not do that in the Miami Heat, though.
He got him a championship.
True.
Got him a championship.
That's what keeps you going. Anyways, who's also out, Tim Weah, red card yesterday as the U.S. lost against Panama 2-1. The red card came in early part of the match at 17 minutes. The U.S. went up 1-0, actually, with 10 men, but Panama tied it and then scored in the last couple of minutes, making it 2-1, making the U.S. a little bit harder to get out of the Copa America group stage where they play Uruguay on Monday night. Ray, we're not in a good position.
Knockout round. Don't worry. We got that's what the knockout round is. We're down. We're not officially out.
We're not officially out. We're still in it. Yeah. Greg Berhalter, the coach, said he was extremely disappointed with the result, but the effort was there. And if we put in the same type of effort against Uruguay in terms of work effort and the togetherness, we'll have a shot to beat Uruguay. I know it's going to be difficult, but we're going to do our best. So not a good turnout. I thought the match was not that good. Once the red card happened in soccer, if you lose one guy and only have 10 men on the field, Ray, you feel it. You really feel it.
Oh, and Joe asked me, am I going to get matching jerseys? No, my son and I are, he's a Laker fan. I'm Warriors. No, that's not going to happen. No.
Well, there you have it. Those Bronny jerseys might sell out a lot more than we think.
Oh, they're going to be hot
as hotcakes. It might be out already in the stores. I don't know. Yeah. I haven't checked. He hasn't chosen a number yet, so... Anyways, U.S. has a game this Monday against Uruguay. Pretty optimistic of what's going to happen.
Uruguay's going to win.
Uruguay's favorite. They beat Bolivia last night 5-0. That's not pretty.
Anything can happen, folks. Anything can happen if you believe in miracles. And we're going to need a miracle, but I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it real. Come on, man. Uruguay, come on. Oh, my God.
Anyways, we'll find out Monday. Second was soccer. The Euros head into the round of 16 starting tomorrow. The first couple of matches will be Romania versus Holland. We got England, Slovenia, Switzerland versus Italy. France versus Belgium, that's pretty tough. Portugal versus Slovenia, Denmark versus Germany, and England versus Slovakia right there. And then
beautiful match. So I love this.
So what are your thoughts of the Euros? Have you been watching a little bit on the Euros?
Yeah, man. Oh yeah. Okay, round of 16, real quick. I got Italy, I got England, I got that tough one, France and Belgium. Oh, that's gonna be a good game. But
by the way, Spain versus Georgia there, so I just wanted to
yes. Come on, Spain. I got Spain to win that. I got Netherlands. I've got Austria, and I got Portugal, and I got Germany. Germany and Denmark is going to be a tough one, but I think Germany's going to pull that out.
Who do you think will make it to the final two?
Woo! Oh man, that's gonna be so tough. But I'm gonna have to go Spain.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna have to go Italy.
I would have to say Germany, England. I cannot say England easily, to be honest, but it could be Italy or it could be Netherlands. Ooh, because one side of the bracket's heavy. You see in Portugal, Germany, and Spain, and Belgium and France. The other side is topsy-turvy. You got England, Italy, and maybe Switzerland can make it.
This is good, dude. This is good. This is good. This is good Euro UEFA. But Spain, Italy. That's what I got.
Spain and Italy. Keep it in the Romance languages. Well, there you have it. Another news: Brandon Ayuk is making good progress. Had a good meeting with the San Francisco 49ers. Ayuk requested a meeting Monday with the Niners brass, and it was characterized as a good one in which both sides agreed to keep working on an extension. NFL News says that both parties are moving ahead after Ayuk recently went to social media to state that the 49ers don't want me back. And then the 49ers says, yes, we want him back. But they're probably going to reach an agreement soon. All parties involved would take some time to enjoy the 4th of July first, and then they come back into the contract situation. Ray, how important it is to get Ayuk back to San Francisco?
He is a cog. He's like a bicycle with spokes. You need him. And anytime when there's cease talks or no parties talking, that's bad. For them to sit down, talk, hey man, everything's good. Let's talk about it. Next month is good. And then money, look, just pay the man. Pay the man, okay? When he first got to the Niners, he was overweight, and the coach told him to work on his game. This dude is elite. He's elite. He can run routes. He can catch the ball. He's got speed. He's the yak, man. Yards after catch player, and that's what you need. And hopefully they can work things out and stuff, man. He don't have to make big money, but just make the man happy. He worked hard. Give him what, because you don't want this guy to play on the other side or go somewhere else.
Yeah, you don't want him playing for Arizona.
No. No. There's a reason why we got to the Super Bowl. People forget we got to the Super Bowl.
Do you think he's a wide receiver one on your watch?
What's that?
Is he your wide receiver number one? You think?
Yeah, because I would push him up a one because I think the injuries, because what's his name is injured prone because he runs a lot. He's Debo runs a lot and he catches a lot. And when Debo's running, he gets hit and he gets hurt. So who has to step up? You got to have Kittles, and sometimes Kittles doesn't catch, and he's not looked upon. It's Brandon Ayuk. So
Brandon Ayuk is your secret weapon. You need to have good 2-star receivers in teams right now.
Exactly. And you got to have tandems. That man is pay that man, dude. This is why these guys lift the weights. This is why the guys read the playbooks and stuff, man. They work hard. Give this guy what he deserves. He's great. And only thing I don't like when they go to social media to complain, but that's what receivers are prima donnas. That's what they do.
And follow teams on social media.
What's that? Yeah, I mean, come on, man. You gotta. He's also young too, guys. You gotta understand he's young. That's what these guys do. They're all into their social medias and stuff like that.
They're on their phones all day, probably.
Exactly, but you got to be a professional, and you have to be respectful, because if you make the owners mad or make the coaching staff mad, they don't care. You know what? Go somewhere else then. But this guy, come on, let's meet and let's work it out.
Let's meet halfway. I can't pay you 28, but I can pay you 25. Okay, deal.
You know what? You incentives, and you can do it. Hey, if you do this,
1,000 yards will give you another $5 million.
There you go. Work it out.
There's ways to negotiate. There's always what they call in real estate, clever deals or creative deals, they call it. So
exactly.
Be creative in the NFL.
Exactly.
There you go. Another one that's on social media is complaining, and not that young actually, up there in age 34. Klay Thompson has unfollowed the Golden State Warriors, which Warriors are trying to attempt to find a deal that will allow to keep Klay. But there's interest in Philadelphia and the Nuggets, which they might need him actually because they can't beat Minnesota. This guy is a big part of the core, Ray, of course, part of the Steph Curry duo there, but trio with Green. But what are your thoughts over this whole drama in Golden State?
Man, the thing about dynasties, people get into their feelings and stuff like that. I will always respect Clay. I always love the Splash Brothers. They've done so much for the Bay Area, but you got to think about the future. When you're in business, you can't look back. You got to think about the future. He came back and they won a championship. And that's great. You think about the good things, but that's it. You got to look forward. He didn't show up in the last game. He didn't score. He didn't play great. You need young people. You need people with speed. It's good to have vets on the team, but we got a lot of vets. It's time to move on. And who knows? Maybe he needs to get another opportunity somewhere else. But you got to move on, man. And I'm always going to respect Clay. I thought Clay was great, but it's 12 years. It's 12, 13 years, man. Things you got it. Hey, you got to change. We
appreciate your services, Clay.
Yeah, it's nothing personal, but you got to think for what's best for the team, and you got to think what's financially going to be better. You got to go out there and you got to get those younger guys. You can't beat Father Time, folks. Sorry.
It's unbeatable. I tried it.
Unbeatable.
It's beating me all the time.
Look at all this gray I got. You can't beat it.
Exactly. So Klay Thompson has two options, Ray. If you were in his sneakers, would you play for the 76ers or the Nuggets?
I would pay for the hottest team right now. That'd be the Nuggets, and and I'm just thinking from in his mind, I was sticking to the Warriors. I'd go to the Nuggets, and I was sticking to them because that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, if I was in his sneakers, you know what? I don't need you guys. I'm gonna go to the Nuggets, and you know what? Don't make no room for me because here's another thing. Hey, we're gonna make room for you, but you're gonna have to take a cut. What? Yeah, you're gonna have to take a cut. You want to play with? Look, you want to play here? You're gonna have to take a cut. And these guys, like I said, man, their egos and everything. They're not gonna want to take a cut to be on the team. But he's not the Klay Thompson of what he played like in the past.
He's not the 2015 Klay Thompson.
No, you gotta move on. You know what? You get out here with your Raptors. Get out here with your Raptors.
Anyways, we'll see what happens. There was head coach of the Warriors, Steve Kerr, did say yesterday on a podcast that he wants him back. But he's always said he wants everyone back, but it's not his decision.
That's lip service.
He's trying to be nice.
He's trying to be nice. At the end of the day, behind the scenes, if I am a general manager, if I am an owner, I need to I want championships. I want rings. I want another dynasty. You're not going to do that by still,
and
sorry.
Also with Steph Curry, he's the star. You got to build around him. You just can't. Clay, thanks for your services, but we'll move on. Ray, have you ever had Sunday Ticket?
Oh, long time ago, I had Sunday Ticket.
Well, the NFL owes the subscribers of Sunday Ticket $4.7 billion for damages. The U.S. District Court ruled Thursday. The jury ordered the league to pay $4.6 billion, the NFL, and damages to residential class and $96 million in damages to the commercial class. So that's a lot of money for the NFL.
That is, but when you make those deals, I don't know. Oh man, that's horrible. That's horrible. Wow.
Go Raptors.
Whatever. I know my best friend Kevin. I know he's got the Sunday Ticket, so I know he's going to check into that.
We'll see if they lower the prices here because it's pretty expensive to get this.
Yeah. When we first got this house, I know I got a NFL something. I think I have the Red Zone. I love
best.
I love man, there's nothing like watching the scores and so I love, if anything, folks, Sunday I'm watching Red Zone.
Red Zone it is. Sunday Ticket is actually on YouTube. So definitely see what you can do. Check it out because I don't know if the price will be lowered. I'm sure some negotiations will happen. A new team is staying in their city. They're not going overseas to London, as rumored. The Jacksonville Jaguars has agreed with the city of Jacksonville to build their new stadium. Ray, have you seen this gorgeous puppy?
I used to live in Jacksonville, man.
No
Jacksonville
way.
is beautiful. Oh my God, who's paying for that though?
I think half is the owner and half the city. So the
It's half
taxes, the
the city.
people.
Wow. Well, Florida, man, they got all those retirees out there, and they got some money out there. But yeah, it looks beautiful. Looks beautiful, and hope they win some games in there, man.
That's the key, especially
You know,
with the contract extension with Trevor Lawrence.
exactly. You better win some games because it's not like, look, Raiders, they left Oakland, they went to Vegas, and what have they done in that stadium on the
Tons of money.
strip? Nothing.
Lost trip. They haven't done
I,
anything.
I
Just
mean,
hired Antonio Pierce.
at least the Rams, when they came to LA, they won a championship.
True.
So
What will happen to the Raiders? I don't know. Historically, they have not done well.
people don't want to see no losing in their new stadium, their air conditioning stadium. You know, their attractive dome, all the beautiful porcelain toilets, and all the restaurants, and you get losing and losing and losing at the new stadium.
The porcelain toilet sounds really nice. We'll see. Cool. Well, there you have it. NFL news is kind of drying up a little bit. We're entering into, I guess, the dead zone for the. Well, no, training camps begin in July, so we'll be hearing some news of what's going on. A lot of contracts. Tua's the big one out there that I've been hearing. Looks like Miami's not gonna pay what he's like asking. He's not gonna get that Jared Goff deal. I think Miami's doing a good job, even though I'm a Tua fan. But Miami is sticking with their guns. Hey, you're not that value. You're not Jared Goff. Yeah.
You ain't one, and I hate to say it, but if you throw the ball to Tyreek or you throw the ball to Waddle, most of those guys run. They're getting the yards after catch. Those guys run. You just dump it, and these guys run. What have you done? What have you done?
It's plus his health situation. Like, yeah, he had a great season last season, but we don't know if he's going to have another 16.
You got to be
17 games.
Consistent. It's not like, oh man, hey, remember that one game I had 400 yards passing? But what you got to win. You got to go all the way.
Ray, you should be a NFL executive.
I look, man, I ain't got a problem. I'm telling, close the door. Let's look at your stats. Let's look what have you done for me lately? I'd be playing Janet Jackson. What have you done for me lately in the background? And then I would open the door and say, get out of here. Come back to me with a lower number. Sorry, you got to play tough, man.
Yeah, play tough, man. Tough
your franchise, your team can get hurt when you overpay somebody.
It hurts the business.
It does.
The concessions can't pay all that sometimes. Anyway. Ray, Sherrod, a lot of sports this weekend. Soccer is pretty much the main thing. If you're a baseball fan, there's plenty of baseball. I know you guys are out there, watching the baseball. Have you seen any games from soccer? I mean, have you heard anything about
my son's been to 2 games, dude. My son, he joined a rec. They joined a rec center, and he gets to go to the Giants games, and he went to an Oakland A's game. And he's like, Dad, how come there's nobody out there for the Oakland A's? Well, son, they're getting ready to move to LA. I mean, Las Vegas.
LV.
So, yeah, LV.
There you have it. Ray, what is the best way to reach you online if people want to know if you can do the Waddle dance?
Ray3473 on X.com and Threads. On Twitch, I am Ray3473. YouTube, I am Ray Sherrod, the gaming sideboard. And I'm a game streamer. You guys can see the game consoles. I stream games. And then got a huge my friend, man, I think we got 12-man fantasy football team. We just we got all our teams, so we're looking forward to that. Football fantasy parties are coming up, folks.
I
I'm excited
bet
about
Ray, if he had the number 1 pick, he'll probably choose McCaffrey.
Oh, in a heart, CMC baby, all the way.
You'll
All
pick
the
him every
way.
day and twice on Sunday.
Number 1 pick. Number 1.
Number 1 pick. He's still good. Getting paid really well at that age. I think it's early 30s.
Yeah.
Getting paid running back money more than I've ever seen.
Run, catch, and he can throw, folks.
That's true. He did play for quarterback. For a couple minutes for San Francisco, as far as I remember. But anyways, you can reach us at the Sportscast1 or the Sportscast.net. We have some interesting stories on the line, on the pipeline. So looking forward to this weekend. And hey, man, if there's going to be an NFL deal, we'll for sure keep you up to date. Ray Sherrod, it's always a pleasure, fun to spend our Fridays together.
Same, sir. Same.
This was your update.